I came to stretching a good few years ago because I needed it on my own body, and historically not very flexible at all. So I went in search of ideas and methods and means to be able to get myself flexible. Now, first thing we're going to do this morning is to go straight into a class. We're going to do a little bit of movement. Following that, I've got a very quick half-an-hour lecture to talk to you about stretching, to talk to you a little bit about the philosophies of the contract-relax technique, how you need to apply that to your clients and to your patients. And then from there, we will get straight into what we call the daily 5 stretches that I normally advocate to clients and patients that come and see me. I teach them 5 movements, 4 spinal movements, a gluteal stretch, and 2 neck stretches. So I call it 5+2 because we add 2 neck stretches in that as well. So then I say to people, you do these exercises a little bit and often during the course of your day, and it helps you to change your body. And I take you out to that sitting position that you normally get stuck in. So some of those basic ones are done on a chair, which can be very useful because you can make it quite functional for people, all right? So then those same movements, we then apply that on the mat. So then you can utilize that in a practical form when you're working with your patients and your clients, all right? From here, we're going to maintain the slight bend at the knees, sending the tail to the wall behind you, but keeping the spine as long as possible. So first thing you do is you're going to round your back into a cat stretch. You're going to inhale as you hold, and then exhale to send the tail towards the back wall. As you lift and elongate your chest, so you inhale again, and then on the exhale, round that spine into a C shape. Press through the hands a little bit to really open up the shoulder blades, and then you send the tail to the back wall. Now your elbows stay straight as you do this all the time. Straight but soft, and then send the tail to the back wall. That's it. Now, left arm is slowly coming across the body, and you have that bent elbow. Really open up this left shoulder to the sky. So if you imagine you're between 2 panes of glass, you position yourself in between those 2 panes. Opposite side, knee to the chest, and you hold your balance. And you take the leg out to the side. Look at the pelvis, and you see that the right hip is slightly up in the air. So the next thing we're going to ask you to do is to square the pelvis in this direction. Okay, now let the ribs melt in. Do a little bit of a tuck on the tail. Excellent. Great. Now, can you notice that the knee is slightly bent here? So see if you can get that knee a bit straighter. Come on. And the calf muscle is probably saying, oh, I can't go anymore. So it's the length that we are after here, right? So if I wanted to make this a little bit more strenuous, I could hold the back of the ankle like this, and I could encourage a little bit more knee extension. All right, so you see she's fixed this here. So I can ask her to recheck it, square the pelvis, retuck. Then like when you do with the flexor stretch, you take the front of the hip and you push it towards the wall.